cricket.
Yes, so far, for sure. Run করো 1 2 3 তো ব্যাপার
Number 5, very impressive indeed. Hassan Mahmood was in trouble today. The ball to go in this condition, and at the moment in Chennai, he should get some help. Important to make early in, especially in these kind of conditions.
Closer to the body, the batter's happier. Ever since waiting to come on the just to see the energy in his voice once again.
Struck as well, and what a viewers don't have the privilege of watching the time he's going there. Quite a few zips there. Ravi Shastri got into him very early sledging, and then you continued with that in the commentary box. It's been a very tough start for him.
We can't shine the ball in the commentary box.
You can't wear zippers while playing cricket too.
Voice once again.
Struck as well, and what a viewers don't have the privilege of watching the time he's going there. Quite a few zips there. Ravi Shastri got into him very early sledging, and then you continued with that in the commentary box. It's been a very tough start for him.
We can't shine the ball in the commentary box.
You can't wear zippers while playing cricket too.
Right to the right-hander now. Long legs about 45 for the slower bowler.
Yeah, we talk about winning combination, but when you come to a different venue, you always think about what is your best combination to go for. There was talk between the team management in terms of whether they can go in with an extra spinner. Kajul Islam waiting in the wings, so has been Naeem Hassan, the tall right arm off spinner, but they've gone with the same combination. They've got the two front lines spinners. We're talking about the bowling here, Shakib Al Hassan and Madison Miraj, also very good. And then the three frontline seamers, just like what India has done in this test match.
Cannot be a force in international cricket unless you've got pace. It's good to see there's a little bit around with Bangladesh.
Just as we speak about the players, nervous starts, start of a new season, new test series, and here are the coaches. Kautam Gambhir, the head coach, and Abhishek Nair, batting coach. It's a debut for them of many sorts, being a coach. Start of a new era for Indian cricket and the test format as well. They'll be nervous as well for sure. They've done their prep. Always nerve-wracking at the start though. Much better lead this from Rohit Sharma. Keep speaking about the changing formats. You speak to most of the players and they'll tell you moving from the red ball format to the white ball format is a lot easier than the other way around. This leave will give them a lot of confidence. Just around the first stump, judging the ball well, getting into a lovely position, high hands while leaving it exactly where you want to be as an opener.
Must play on his mind. India haven't played a test match for 6 months. Almost lots of white ball cricket. Rohit Sharma in white ball cricket has been sensational, striking at over 100 in both formats. But luckily for him, he's not been made to play that much. He's got space outside the off stump to observe, to let it go.
That is one of the things where Nazmuddin Shanta will need to speak to the bowler. It's still early days to make sure that use the new ball in a fashion where you attempt to allow the batter to play each and every delivery. Won't mind at all leaving it to the keeper. So you've got to get it a little bit closer. You've already seen there's bounce and there's seam movement. Got to bowl it in the right areas.
Once again, too far outside off. It's too for no loss. Always wait and see.
One ball.
when you win the toss and bowl first, you want a couple of wickets in the first hour at least. You want to have 2-3 before you go in for lunch.
Because the weeks is সপ্তাহে একটি পিস সপ্তাহে টাকা জমানো যায় 6 মাস মেয়াদি ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ একদম ফ্রি
For Bangladesh. Everybody keeps wickets these days and they all come into the commentary box after they retire.
We've had a left-handed opener come into the commentary box. The viewers will be privileged to hear him very soon. Tamim Iqbal making his debut.
Oh, good ball. He's bowled a couple of corkers early on. But I dare say this is probably the ball that will cause everybody to take a close look at the way Taskin Ahmed's bowling.
Very good signs for Bangladesh, and this is where you want to be as a fast bowler. In and around the off stump, keep the batsman guessing, add to the fact that there is bounce. High quality ball, and he's bowled a very strong first over. He's looking in good rhythm as well.
Tell you what, that ball was angling in, seam was pointing in, and then it left. The left-hander a little bit, 4 slips behind him, plus the keeper. All down the leg side. Probably same 3 lit on Das. But this is going to be a really good test for Yashasvi Jaiswal. Got to 1,000 runs in test cricket in just 9 matches. Very, very few people do that so early in their career. This surface is going to be a test.
Had a fabulous couple of series, one against West Indies, in West Indies, and then the recently concluded one at the start of the year against England. It was outstanding. Almost 700 runs against England on tough pitches. Star player. But big things set up for his future. Here's Taskin Ahmed again.
2 doubles. Also, he might have set a record for the most sixes in a series. Yashasvi Jaiswal, very much a new age batter. But all that doesn't matter. Today, it's about good old-fashioned test match batting. Ensure that the middle order is not exposed to the new ball. First-class cricket in India. Gee, Vijay, Merchant, Vijay Hazare, names that scream out of the book of legends in Indian cricket. And then Yashasvi Jaiswal.
The trend in Test cricket so far with a lot of the younger batters is to go after the bowlers, look to play a lot more lofted shots. It's going to be interesting to see if the Indian batting lineup is going to use that technique, because in the Dilip Trophy as well, they played on some challenging conditions, but the immediate instinct for the batters there were to try and take the attack back to the bowlers with some lofted shots, try and clear the infield, put them on the back foot straight away. It works sometimes, it didn't work sometimes, and when it doesn't work, it looks silly at times.
We saw that when England came to India to play test match cricket with all the talk of Bears ball. Worked sometimes, but India only needed to take 7 or 8 wickets in an innings. The batters were conceding 2 almost every time. But back here, this is good, exciting cricket. Well, now back in, big inside edge though.
I understand the concept of trying to go and play a little bit more aggressive. Also important, and as an opener, I know it's a very good team. It's one of the best teams in the world in this format, India. But if the ball starts to do this, what we are watching right now, then you got to be a little bit watchful, a little bit more careful, but with circumspect. Because you really don't want to take chances when the ball is doing much, especially when Taskin Ahmed is in the attack.
Just a little more than I thought. Beat the inside edge straight onto the thigh pad. And off the mark. Not typical Rohit Sharma style, but he's got a single against his name. 3 overs gone, 4 for Novas. Excited about seeing a Nahid Rana bowl. Always a little tingle when there's extra pace. Excellent conditions for bowling. It's at this stage a good toss. So 1.